Hey everybody, I hope you can hear me. I'm back from Japan. Lucy wants to say hi. So we're gonna get started. Just gonna show you my t-shirt and then we're gonna go down to my desk and do some updates. I've got some stuff to show, a haul to show, and some giveaways for people to chat. And Lucy, who's that? Do you see people? She was very happy to see me. Yes, she had a good time at the dog sitters, but she was a happy girl to come home. She's back in her routine. So I'm going to let her go. So if you, people might want to go back to see her later. So here she is. I'm going to show you my t-shirt. This is my souvenir. Hi, Brooke. Hi, Keeks. Hi, Dar. Hi, Carol. I guess I should be looking here. So I'm sitting at my desk today. And then we're going to just kind of flip down and hopefully don't have to rotate too much. And little Lucy's happy to be here. So I'm going to put her down and show you my t-shirt. All right, see you later, Lulu. So this is my souvenir t-shirt I got from Japan. And it's a local artist that was at one of the ports selling this, and I just fell in love with it. It was like $25 or something. And she does pottery, and then this is a picture of her pottery, I believe. Hi, Pamela. So I will show the tag, and she's on Instagram. I'll link her below. Hi, Linda. Hi, Christine Cat. Thank you. It's my favorite. And I can't remember what this says at the top. I'm not sure. So I'm going to flip you guys down. Now I just noticed that my back camera cover is all cracked. So I'm hoping when I flip you guys down, it's going to stay together and still be okay. I'm just going to cover the camera so that you guys don't get too seasick. So I think the camera's over here. Yeah, so I'm just going to cover the camera. Hi, Beth. And I'm going to rotate this down. And then, oh, whoopsie, here I am again. I'll rotate this down and then, good thing you guys are covered because it is moving quite a bit. See if I can get this situated. And then I gotta rotate this. Oh, I'm gonna have to take my camera out and then rotate it. So close your eyes. It's probably gonna fall off. Sorry about that. Try to cover it. Rotate and flip rear. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. And hopefully that lens won't crack. I'll have to, I'm gonna have to get a replacement cover, I think. So we're just gonna zoom out a little bit here. Do that and turn this light on. Okay. So as some of you know, I was on a cruise and we went to Yokohama and then we did a Holland America cruise, and that's all the ports that we went through. And we did that. Some of you, I just have a bit of a life update. Hi, Janet. Hi, Linda. Some of you know that my mother has been ill since January, and I was on the cruise with my brother and his wife and my husband, and while we were away, my mother did pass. She passed away, and my sister was with her. So I didn't want to be on camera to say that. I've been doing okay. She was not in a good space. Hi, Dee Dee. She had been suffering, physically, mentally, emotionally. So, we were very sad. My brother and I were together when she passed. My sister was with my mom. So I've been busy kind of with that. Hi, Star. And we're just having a private celebration of life at the end of the month. So I'm doing okay. I just wanted to let you guys all know what's going on with that. Hi, Joyce. Thanks, Keeks. So this is a painting she had done in 1998. She was very creative and talented. She loved to laugh, and she would want us to have a good time. She loved to travel. Her and my dad traveled the world. So, you know, I'm not going to be sad. I'm going to celebrate, you know, that she, you know, has lots of, you know, well, there's me and my brother and my sister, and then grandchildren and great-grandchildren. So, and her love of travel lives on. And yeah, so I'm not going to dwell too much on that. So what we're going to do is we're going to move on. I'm going to put this away, and I'm going to do a bit of a show and share. Yes, thanks. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Thank you. Blanket hugs to everybody. Hi, Jackie. So yeah, okay. So I'm going to just have a drink of water. I got through that okay. If you just came in just now, you missed seeing Lucy and my cool t-shirt. So go back to see that. Okay. So thank you. Okay. So I'm going to go through, we got some giveaways. I've got some of it prepped, some not prepped. I thought I would go by area, I guess. I don't know. So I did quite a bit of shopping. We got to Tokyo and we spent a few days in Tokyo and did some sightseeing. We actually were staying in Yokohama, and which is this area here. And then it kind of, Tokyo's huge. And this is Mount Fuji. We never did see Mount Fuji. Sad. Hi, Kimberly. Thanks, Kristen. She was, yeah. So anyhow, so that's Mount Fuji. So I don't know where to start. I do have some photos I put aside. Hi, Safia. If you guys want to see photos, I don't know. Let's start with the art hall, and then if there's time, we can maybe do photos. How does that sound? And we'll do some giveaways near the beginning and some near the end. Okay, so these two are from These two are from Daiso and Loft. They're kind of like the dollar store. So I got this cute little tower stamp, and it I think it's like they use them in schoolwork. So I did kind of like a little sample. It's kind of tricky though, but they're pre-inked. I don't know how the ink is, it's not in the lid, so I don't know what magic they have, but they, so that was kind of cute. So I've got a few of those set aside. I got this Hello Kitty thing for a friend of mine who's a big Hello Kitty fan. These are some stickers that I'm probably, so some stickers I'm going to keep, some I'm keeping and I'm going to be giving away to, you know, in Happy Mail to some people. And some I'm going to give away right away. Right, Janet? Yeah, Daiso is fun. And Loft is very similar. It's like a more of a stationery store. So I don't know if you guys can see those. Maybe I'll just kind of, so they had, I tried to get sort of interesting stickers. Hi, Zenjan. Good to see you. So that, and then this is just a little, I think it's a Hello Kitty character, I'm not sure. This is a sticky pad, and this one's going to Janet. And then I thought this was really cute. This is like, it's like a background, and then there's little animals, and you make like your own little zoo. So I thought that was kind of cute. And so those are all, they're not stuck down yet. You stick them on yourself. So that's gonna, I'm gonna send that one to Dar, one of my mod extraordinaires. And this is some washi tape that was in this little like you didn't know which one you're gonna get. So it has cute little characters. And I've already pre-rolled that onto some samples, which I'll show in a second. This one I hadn't opened yet, so let's open that together. Maybe I'll zoom down a bit so I can not be standing up. All right, so this was the options. Fireworks in the UK, Safia? What's the occasion? Hi, View. So we're already into the haul. Yeah, it is. It looks really cute. So what is this one? This one is chocolate. Chocolate. So I didn't pre-wrap these because I wanted to open them, but it's chocolate. So those will probably go in future Happy Mail because I've already, I'll show you guys what I've got organized. Where is it? So one of the things I've got organized is a bunch of extra pamphlets and stuff that I picked up. If you guys are interested in those for prizes or giveaways. And then I've got 6 little packages of varied washi tapes, cookie wrappers, some notepad papers, and some special washi paper. But I'll show those in more detail a bit later. Hopefully I was on camera. I don't think I was on camera. Let me bring this a little bit this way. There we go. So I've got 6 packs like this, and then we're gonna probably add, do other giveaways with stickers. So hopefully you guys saw that better. And I'm sorry for all those ads that pop up over the chat. I don't know how to get rid of that. Okay, so more stuff. Okay, so these are things that I'm gonna put in my piles. I have my pile and I have a you guys pile. All right, so other stickers. So these are gonna give away. So I thought these were cool. And those, and these. I don't know. I might open one to see how many are in here before we give them away. And then these flake seal stickers, we're gonna give some of those away. And these ones, the Keropi, I don't know. So that's those stickers, that's these ones. Yes, Japan was a real dichotomy between traditional and cutesy and modern. It was really interesting. And then these crayon girls, we're gonna give some of those away too. So those are put in the giveaway pile. And then I went to a stationery store called, what was it called? No, this was from a bookstore. So I bought this Astro Boy journal for myself, and I didn't do anything in it. And I bought the sketchbook, and I didn't do anything in that either. I was too busy having fun, touring around, hanging out with my brother. I hope I'm on stream there. Hi, Yuda. And then these I'm going to give away. It's like a notepad. It's Aiko Fukawa. And Didi, I think you have a sticker book of hers. So we're going to pull some of these sheets out and include them in some giveaways. Keropi. And then this washi tape, I've pre put some samples out. So that's this, super cute. So I'm sure these will end up in Happy Mail in the future as well, and giveaways in the future. I just took a bit off for the giveaways. And then these, I don't know what they say. One of the things we did was we would use Google Lens to translate. So this is actually 2 sets there. So with a fun little background. So that, maybe I'll keep one for myself and I'll give away the other one. And then these are origami papers. Oh, that's the name of the bookstore, Tsutaya. Hey, Linda, thank you. Just doing the haul now and showing, these are some origami papers. So I thought they were really cute. They're just one-sided. So we'll do some, include those in some giveaways. And then those, don't know how many designs there are. Okay, so there's 2 different designs. And then even that's pretty cute. So we'll give away that. We'll include those in some giveaways. Maybe I'll keep one of each for myself. We'll see. Some of these giveaways might happen another day, but we'll do as much as we can today. And then some instructions. Hey, CB. So if I do end up showing some photos, I'm not a Japanese expert. I know CB spent some time in Japan, so any questions I would refer. For the most part, did people speak English? No, they did not. But what we would do is we would take out our Chat GPT and we'd type in our English phrase and we'd say, translate to Japanese, and it would give you the Japanese symbols for your question or whatever, and also sort of like a phonetic way if you wanted to try to say it. So that's what we did. Like I said, I do have pictures. If there's time, we can scroll through it. I just don't know how long this is going to take. And then here's some more washi tape. I tried to keep the ISBN. I think this is this one. So this is from, so this next part of this haul is from a big art store. I'll get a photo of it. So I just kind of threw in, let me turn this off here. I just kind of threw in some pictures. That's the Shibuya Scramble, the Kitchen District, which is where I bought these little chopstick rests. They're really cute. This one's like a panda and one's like a little bunny. This is in Tokyo. And just, I like taking pictures of different weird things. So like in the Kitchen District, they had interesting things. This I used later when I was on the cruise to do like a little drawing of it. That's the view from the Skytree Tower in Tokyo. We didn't see Mount Fuji. The metro, Tokyo and Japan in general is very, very clean. Very clean. Like in the subway, there's no garbages. You're expected to take your garbage home with you. So we did get used to taking the metro. So this is me at the art store. There's 5 levels. My husband and I went there. Well, my brother and his wife went to Tokyo Disney. It's called Sakado. And there's 5 levels. He dropped me off. It was kind of rainy. He went to Starbucks and for coffee at different places, and he went and walked around and shopping. And he said, this is like your Disneyland. So he let me sit there, I started on the 3rd level and I went down to the main level, which was more the stationary stuff. And I was there for over 2 hours, I would say. So yeah, it was kind of like that was the beginning, Dee Dee. That was the beginning of my trip. That's when he left. So yeah, the basket was empty. This is, I didn't buy as much at the art store as I thought I would. This is everything I bought at the art store. So really not that much. I'm gonna put this light back on. So I'm gonna go through, this is stuff that is more for giveaways. This is stuff that I'm keeping. So this is a washi tape. I know I could have spent more time for sure. So these, I just thought this was so like interesting. Just funky, different washi tape, right? So that's in the giveaway packs. And then that's this one here if you want to screenshot the ISBN. Yes, lots of fun and cutesy stuff. And then this was the other one. This one is more Japanese traditional art. Yes, it's very clean. So I thought this was really cool. Look, Janet, a monkey. So I think, did I get all of it? I think it's like a famous artist. I'm not sure. So anyhow, so I've got some of those onto sample giveaways. Yeah, I did. I spent lots of time wandering. I didn't want to buy stuff just to buy stuff. I wanted to buy stuff that I thought was unique, that maybe I couldn't get on Amazon. Or one thing I wanted was the Gansai Tambi, the new granulating colors, but they didn't have it, or it was sold out. So I didn't get that. So I'll order that from Amazon. And then this was a notepad, and it has 4 different styles. So those are in the washi tape giveaway. And we might add some of those to the sticker giveaway. We're going to give away these stickers. And we're going to give away these stickers. Hi, Apple. I just think they're so fun. I don't know, do you guys think I should cut the stickers in half so you guys have more variety? We'll decide that when we're doing those giveaways. And then these I'll cut into like smaller sections because they're all pretty much the same. So I'll cut those down when we do the giveaway of those stickers. And that's the name of the store, it's Kaido. And then this goes this way. This is a coloring book. This I probably won't give away anything today. I'll probably kind of deconstruct it and give away parts of it. So super cute. I might keep some for myself. I might include some in giveaways later. So we'll just see how it goes. And I just thought that was really cute. Little Hello Kitty. So that I'll save for a giveaway another day. So I'll put the washies together, stuff there. Okay, now this I bought is a comic book paper. I thought it was a deleter screen, but it turns out it's just, it's not a deleter screen. So deleter screen is something they use when they're making the cartoons and they cut out around a character. That's my understanding. But apparently I just bought the postcards. So I probably won't give those away because they're just kind of lame. And then these are some stickers that I'm probably going to keep for myself. Just little animals at the museum. And then these are little tiny, tiny stickers. I'm trying to get them in focus here. Tiny little stickers. I'm going to keep those for myself. Kuromi, is that Kuromi? And then these I'll probably keep for myself too. I might do a scrapbook. I thought this would be maybe good for a scrapbook or my Japanese journal. So sorry, I'm keeping those ones. I did try to keep you guys in mind a lot though when I was shopping. Looks like Lucy, that's what I thought. All right, and then I got these Pentel Art Crayon 8 colors. And the reason I got these is because I follow on YouTube, I follow I can't say his name, Shibazaki. And he's a watercolorist, but he also does different things with these art crayons that he was involved in designing, and he did the cover. So he's a YouTuber. So I bought those for myself, and they were less expensive there than they were on Amazon. So that's the other thing I did. If I saw something, I'm like, is that something I want to bring back? Is that something that's less expensive here than it is on Amazon? So, Harul. This I'm going to save for last. That's like my score. That's my score thing. And then I got this Staedtler Pink Junior Crayon. I thought it was kind of cool. I got this paintbrush. It was relatively inexpensive. They had some expensive paintbrush. I think it was $6. So 600 basically means $6 Canadian. Yes, that's right, CB. He's very good. I'll try to remember to link his YouTube channel below. So I thought this was a fun little brush. And that came in this cool little bag. Maybe we'll include that bag in the giveaway. And then I know I could get this probably on Amazon, but I thought it was cool how they had a set. So it's a Zig illustration basic set. So graphic, twin marker, a brush pen. I've seen this one at Michael's. So I think these are all things I could get here, but I liked the packaging. I liked how it was all together. One of the things about Japan that I noticed is that they're very, very good at packaging. Okay, this is a stamp pad and it's red, which I haven't even opened it or used it yet. So I thought it was very neat. I think it'd be cool if it had like a seal or something. Let's see, let me just get a stamp and stamp something. Let me just grab something that is, can you guys still hear me okay? I'm just checking if my mic is working. Just checking in my, let's find a small stamp that's sort of Asian that will fit. I don't know if this will fit. I got this little dragonfly. Does anybody know what kind of ink this is? Ooh, it's very juicy. So, CB, do you know what kind of ink this is? I think it's used for like personal seals and stuff. I'm not sure, but I thought it was cool. She should have one made with her name. Sorry, I'm having trouble keeping up with chat because I'm busy showing everything. Hi, Diane Bell. I looked for more than one coloring book. This is the only, well, I found some coloring books, but this is the one that I bought. It's the only one I bought. And I think Cat and Paste, I think you have this one. So it's got different girls in it. So there's different chapters. So Or Girls, Constellation Girls, My Favorite Secret Place, The Vaporous Elusive Girls, and color samples. So here's the coloring samples. Chop. Yeah, I didn't get a chop. The thing with going on a cruise is you don't have a lot of time. So this was when we were in Tokyo all by ourselves. So I had lots of time to spend. I definitely want to go back and travel by land. I want to take the bullet train. I want to see Mount Fuji. I want to go to Kyoto. There's lots of things I would love to do in Japan. So I'm just doing a little flip through of this book. Christine says, you don't have that one, but you've admired it online. Wow. I have one that you don't have. That's like, write that in in the calendar. So I thought it was, was there a sample book? Actually, often they would have sample books. You would keep the book in the casing. This one didn't have a sample book, so I kind of bought it sight unseen, and then I just unwrapped it when I got home. So I think it's very pretty. So if you were looking at getting it, this is what it's about. Oops. So that's the coloring book I got. So I was only able to find the one. And then I thought this was pretty cool. So this is Acrylic Gouache by Turner. And it's a special set with the Yuzuki Nakamura set. So I just thought the packaging was like super cool. So I bought it. I think it was only like $14. And I don't have any acrylic gouache. So there was another set that was cool, but I haven't used acrylic gouache. So I thought I'll just buy the one set. And yeah, so I thought that would be cool. I think it was $15. I'm not sure. So that's the colors. And I don't think I've seen this set on Amazon, but I could be wrong. But I just thought that was really cool packaging. All right, so that's my, almost done. I'm almost done my Tokyo haul. And then I got some big stickers. I'm going to send this one to Dee Dee because I never did see Mount Fuji. And this sort of reminded me of you, Dee Dee. So I'll be sending you a pack with some stuff. Tokyo, I'm going to keep that one. And then Janet, I did not find a Traveler's Notebook store. However, I did find stamping stations. So wherever I could, I would stamp on whatever I had. Like this is a receipt from something. And in the metro, in the subway, I went and I stamped these. Hi, Jolu. And this is our tickets to the Skytree, Tokyo Skytree. That's where I took the images from the tower. Okay. So that's Keeper. How are y'all doing? Am I going too fast? Why don't we do a giveaway while, let's do our first giveaway. So I've got these two packs here. So these are the same. This one has one of the cookie wrapping. Hi, Alyssa. This one is a one of those stamp. So you go to different places and they have like these stamp stations where you can stamp your traveler's notebook or passport or whatever. Not passport, but you know what I mean. So I stamped them whenever I could. Sometimes I stamped multiples. 2 different sets of washi tape. Some I've shown, some I haven't shown yet. So those are samples. I wrapped it around like, 5 or 6 times. So it's not a bunch. And then this, this notebook paper. That, and then this is some washi paper that I got in a little notepad. So we'll do that, and perhaps we will put sticker with these. So I'm going to cut. This paper is really interesting. So this is going to be our first giveaway. We're going to do 2. I've got 6 of these packs. And then don't know if I think I'll do the sticker sheets separately. Maybe this is also my 12,000 subscriber giveaway because we're probably going to have 6 of these, and then with the stickers we'll have some more. So that's going to take me a while to get all that together. All right, so we're going to do our usual giveaway rules, which are here. So before, I'm going to type go, and then you're going to enter a number between 1 and 100. Don't erase any numbers. No numbers after I type stop will count. First, in this case, first two closest to the number without going over. And then you have to be willing to send me your address. Thanks, Beth. All right, so let me go to, so we'll just kind of do giveaways as we go because not everybody can stay the whole time. I borrowed my husband's iPad, so I'm not as used to it. Okay, so here's our giveaway. We're going to do 1 to 100. I'm going to type in go. And while that's going, I'll just show you. Oh, also at Kitchen World, I also bought some chopsticks for my son's girlfriend, and they wrapped it really nicely in this paper. So I'm going to keep that. So that'll be fun for myself and to put in giveaways at a future date. Okay. So I think it's slowed down. So I'm going to put stop. If you haven't put a number in, put it in now. But there'll be further opportunities. Okay, so we're going to do generate a number between 1 and 100. 30. The first two closest to 30 without going over. And for each set of giveaways, we'll do new numbers. So these numbers are just this for these two, if that makes sense. I'm just looking for my sticky notes. Sticky notes. Here they are. Okay. So the number is 30. So let's see. Oh, sorry, Christina, you're just over. Is there anybody 30? No. Judah had 25. And I think the next closest, oh, two people had 25. And Jolu had 25. And I think Jolu had it first. Is that right, mods? Jolu and Judah, yes. All right. So Jolu, I just mailed you your giveaway from a while ago. So I have your address, and Judah, I think I have your address as well. Jolu, do you want to pick which set you want? Do you want the one with the cookie wrapper and this washi tape, or do you want the one with the bat and this washi tape? Try to center myself here. Hi, Me. Good to see you. So I'll just wait for Jolu to answer, and then you're welcome. Which one do you want, Jolu? Do you want the candy wrapper one, or the cookie wrapper, or the bat? Cookie, please. All right. So Utah, you get this one. All right. So there's more giveaways to come. Don't be a-fearing. So that's the first set of giveaways there. I'm going to put that somewhere where it's not going to get disturbed. Okay, moving on. So our next destination was Kobe. And I bought myself these little socks that you wear with the special Japanese sandals. And I bought these bookmarks for myself. And we went to Cocoa Garden and Himeji Castle. So I'll put these in the giveaway in this extra stuff giveaway pile. And then our next stop was Kochi. And I think that's where I bought my t-shirt. So when we went to Kochi, do you guys want to see the pictures, or do you want me just to go through the haul? So we bought this fan. I think I'll put it in our home office. It came in that. This is the artist that did my t-shirt. So that's a sample of her pottery. And there's her Instagram. If you want to check her out, she's got some really interesting types of things. I bought this notepad, and that's the that washi paper. It's I did a Google Translate. You just see what it says. So it says this. So here's my Google Translate. It says, this is a notepad made from Tosa washi paper. Each book is hand-bound by a craftsman. Add a message to the gift, a short message of thanks. This says, let me tell you how I feel. 60 bound sheets. And then this is where it's made in Kochi Prefecture. So we'll include some more of those papers in the giveaways. I'll put that over there. And then this was a card that I bought for myself. It's also on that washi paper. This is a cool bag that I'm keeping. And I would pick up random pamphlets. So this was kind of in the area for kids. And then this is more stuff from Kochi. So this is more washi tape, which is included in some of the giveaway packages that are coming up. Yuta says pictures at some point. Okay. This is, I don't know what this guy's name is, but he's pretty cool. I thought he was pretty cool. These little pots or something. So this is still Kochi. And then this is another set of washi tape that I got that I put in the giveaway. This one is little animals on kind of at the theater, and little people and animals sitting in a movie theater. Hope you can see that. Sushi. You want picture of sushi? I didn't have very many sushi, but I'll show you some funny pictures. And then I think these are, so they had this station where you can make your own postcards in this museum. Let me go to the pictures. Okay, so let's catch up on the pictures. So that's Tokyo, Skytree. Okay, we did that, me at the art store. This is where we stayed in Yokohama. And then this is the next day. And this is our cruise ship was here. It was there. We stayed near the port. And then, and they have all sorts of like advanced things. They have like robot vacuums. They're obsessed with Snoopy. In the cab, it said, we'd use the Google Translate, the Google Lens. The interior of the car has been disinfected. There may be slight odor remaining. Please rest assured it is harmless to the human body. It's just such a clean place. So this was Kobe. So this is the Himeji Castle. And I did post some pictures online. It was beautiful. That's the view from the top. So many, many stairs up to the top. And then they have these fish ornaments on the roofs, and that's to protect from fire. And then this is Kochi. What was that? Did I say that was Kochi? That was Kobe, yeah. So then this is Kochi. This is where this stuff is from. So when you get in the port, they have like things set up I just thought like the illustrations were so cute. I just took lots of random pictures. So I just put aside some of the pictures that I thought you guys might like. Starbucks everywhere, 7-Eleven everywhere. I think this is a convenience store or something. So this is, and then lots of anime pop-up characters. I don't even know what half of them are or what any of them are. So this was the postcard station. So there was 5 stations, and each one you added a postcard. So you added a stamp. So you put this thing here into this part there, and then you take this stamp and you stamp it. And then gradually it builds up your final image. So I thought that was really cool. So I'm going to give away those because I made extras. I made one and my husband made one. I thought this would be cool. That's the samurai hat. So I'm going to keep one of those. I don't know if I kept one, so I'm going to keep one. And we'll give away that. This, I think I have an extra, so I'm going to keep one. And we'll give away these extras. And then this was from the museum. I'll show you some pictures from the museum. That was the other one that we did. And it's the other postcard that you build up with stamps. It was very clever. So those we're going to put in the giveaway pile. This I've already know who I'm going to give that to. This too. Okay, let's see if there's any more pictures that go with that. Maybe this is the better way to do it, just to show the picture. So the museum, lots of cool art. They're really into the Edo period, and then the Meiji period. And I'm not a historian. So just so much cool artwork and, sculpture. And this made me think of Janet, these little paintings with the monkey. It says they like the moon in their art. I don't know if I'll read that. But monkeys attempting to catch a reflection of the moon right here. And there's there's another painting. This picture depicts a Buddhist parable that features monkeys attempting to catch a reflection of the moon. When the monkeys attempted it, their weight was such that the branch broke and they fell into the water and drowned. This parable tells us not to recklessly attempt impossible tasks. On more philosophical or Zen level, the image of the monkey attempting to grasp a reflection of the moon is a metaphor for the unenlightened mind deluded by mere appearances. So, I mean, you could spend hours. Unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of time. The clam, so this clam shape, it says, a clam is a lucky item in Japanese because the shape of the clam is wider towards the top, expressing a sign of development and prosperity. So everything has deeper meanings. And then this is a bright red Jinbari surcoat, dyed with coccinelle, which is a pigments from a scale of insects such as coccinelle. I don't know how to say that. And then, oh, this is scarlet, this is crimson. It's like, okay. And there's that helmet, that funny helmet that we see repeated. It's a curiously shaped helmet. And this is me going upstairs. There's lots of stairs everywhere. There's me in front of the castle. And then you see little cartoons everywhere. So you have like ancient stuff, modern stuff, cartoon, cutesy stuff. So cool. And there's one of those water, like fish. And we were there in the fall. I was hoping to see lots of fall foliage color, but it was just starting to turn. So there's mostly green, but whenever I could catch some orange or red, I tried to get a picture. But I thought that was a pretty cool picture from the top. So we climbed up all those stairs to get to the top. It was very crowded too. So that's the top. You could actually go outside. They had lots of gates with big doors. And then this is a different spot, a beach. So it's like, it's fall. I don't think it's a beach people go swim at, but it was cool, right? Like just different than things we see around here. Let's see. And then I showed on my Instagram or Facebook, I can't remember, that our ship actually went under that bridge. And I had a little video and stories. Okay, so this is Fukuoka. I don't know. Yeah, so we're at Fukuoka. I didn't really buy much in Fukuoka, but we did go up this tower, which was really cool. And they had little stamping stations there. So that's, they put art anywhere. This is like shipping containers. I liked just taking pictures of posters around. This was at a temple. It's like the animals of the zodiac, the Chinese zodiac. They sort of borrowed that. Thanks, Dee Dee. The only growing cactus. Oh, cool. And just the artwork everywhere. I was just like, oh my gosh, there's artwork everywhere. It's just amazing. This is, I don't know if you can see that. It's like a replica of this was at a shrine. I don't know if this is a replica of a parade float. And then you turn around and then there's like Spider-Man. It's just so interesting. Just like, okay, Spider-Man, and then sort of a traditional float. And then these are people's wishes. And the tour guide, she turned one around and it said, "See Taylor Swift in person." And then I don't know what these little aprons on the animals at the shrines meant, but just such cool artwork. I just want to share the artwork with you. So then you have like something traditional like this at this museum, and then going up the stairs, there's like a cartoon, and it's just kind of silly. And then just a folk museum, another one of those floats. I think I've had some of this art on my Instagram. Tigers. I didn't post this though. Just the different patterns and the colors. Even the traffic, instead of traffic cones, they have cute little different themed construction barricades. Oh, this is Fukuoka Tower, and lots of places have they have their mascot. So this is the mascot of the Fukuoka Tower. Oops, let me just catch up. So going up the tower in the elevator, and then this is me. So this is the stamp station. So different views. You put your little card in, and you press the button, and the button stamps it in the right spot. So I did two. I did one. My husband did one. So I'm going to give one of these away as well. So we'll put that in the giveaway pile. And we don't need 2 tickets, so we'll give one of those away. And then this was a video. Oh yeah, so this is the view from the tower, and just beautiful. So beautiful. So that's a Fukuoka Tower. It's 234 meters. And the Tokyo Skytree that we went to in Tokyo, it's 634 meters. Now you're not going to the top. I don't know where you go exactly, but okay. And then just the beautiful landscape sailing away is just lovely. All right, and then we went from Fukuoka, we went to South Korea because for some reason we had to go to South Korea. We had to leave Japan so that we could re-enter Japan and there's no fines or something. So I don't really have any thing that I bought in Korea because it was very, very rainy. So I took some cool pictures. We saw some cool things. There's like an ink stone. This was kind of neat. At a museum, they had these like mechanical. I thought you guys liked the chickens. And then this is me in the rain. That's my Holland America umbrella. So clean. Everywhere was so clean. Even South Korea, the part we saw was very clean. These scissors were, I swear, they were like this big. They were crazy. And then all the different shoes. Those must be snowshoes. And then this was the next port of Kanazawa. I think I posted that. Just beautiful. And let's see. So we went to a garden. And they have these big trees, these red pine trees, and they have these poles holding up the branches. And just huge. And like moss and waterfalls. And then this was on Geisha Street. So that's from there. They have gold flake on this. I don't even know what this food was. So I'm going to give that in the pile. And this, I think, is from the garden, my extra ticket. I'm going to do that, put that in a giveaway. And that's Geisha Street. It's not really remarkable. I do want to go to Kyoto. This is a samurai house, family of Nomura. It was really pretty. And more artwork, more stones. Oh, okay, that's the next place. All right, so Kanazawa. So I don't really have a lot. I didn't buy much there to give away, but I'm going to put this in the giveaway section. I'll put that with the postcards and tickets or something. So I bought myself a little happy lucky cat, a postcard to commemorate Geisha Street. Oh, I bought these fun chopsticks. I haven't opened it yet. They look like pencil crayons. These are for myself. Was the food yummy? You know, we didn't have a lot of opportunity to eat local. We did when we were in Tokyo. On the cruise ship, we always ended up going back for dinner. So, and lunch often wasn't included. So we only ate out a few times. We did have a sushi meal, which I'm going to show. But look, I think they actually work. Let me just get a piece of paper. Does this work? No, they just look like they work, but they're chopsticks. They're like colored pencil chopsticks. You hold them this way. So I thought that was fun. So I got that for myself. This little ninja sleep mask for my husband. And then I bought this on Geisha Street. That green jelly stuff wasn't really very yummy, but I wanted to try the gold flakes. So what is this? I just thought this looked cool. It's like an envelope with a cool little tie. I haven't even opened this yet. I think it's like a napkin that you wrap things in. This little cute little thing. We'll put that in the giveaway. And so it looks like it's, I don't know the name. CB, do you know the name of these cloths that you use to wrap things in? This comes off, I think. That's cute. So it's kind of like, I don't think it's, hi Nancy. I don't think it's like a dish towel. I think it's like a cloth used to wrap things. So maybe that'll get used in my Japan journal with the bow. So not a lot for the giveaway there. Sorry, guys. Okay, so that was Kanazawa. And then next was Sakata. At Sakata, we went to an aquarium with lots of cool jellyfish. And this puffer fish was so funny. So my husband and I took a selfie. So my husband's over here, of the fish sort of smiling in the background. And we were making like little fishy faces. Furoski, spelling wrong. Can you text me, CB? I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Let me know. And then I took some, just put the sound down. I took some video of the jellyfish. I just thought it was so cool. These were just little, these ones. Big stringy ones, long ones. I think that, yeah, this is a video. Whole bunch in a tank. And then they had ice cream with jellyfish flakes that I bought and ate. It's kind of cool. All right, so let's see, from the aquarium, this is what I have. So this is, these are very popular everywhere. These, what do you call them? You put the coin in and this comes out and there's something in it. You don't know which one you're going to get. It's like everywhere. There's like in Ofuroshiki cloth wrapping. Thanks, CB. There's these stores that have like tons of rows of these. I can't get this open. So I wanted to at least do one. So I got this little flashlight at the museum, and it's like a little jellyfish. It's like a little jellyfish light. So it's not, you know, super cool, but that's my little, I can't remember what this is called when they have a toy in a little capsule. It's capsule toys, capsule. And then I got this for my son, but I don't know if he's, I'm not sure if he's gonna want that. I just thought it was cute. And then some seal chopsticks. And then a fun little sticker. So that is for me to keep. But for me to share with you guys, I've got some postcards. So these are just postcards of the area. So they get snow in some areas of Japan. So those are going in the giveaway pile. And this extra pamphlet of the museum, of the aquarium, I should say, that's going to go in the giveaway pile of pamphlets. And this little sticker, put that in the giveaway pile there. Hope you guys are having fun. I hope this isn't too boring for you guys. Let's see. Oh, and then we went to Hakodate, and we went to like a fish market. So that's an example. Those are dried squid. And then there was these red brick warehouses where they had, this was like they're just so good at packaging and artwork, and there's like vending machines everywhere and Pikachus, and that's the top of the Mount Hakodate, and that's our cruise ship down in the bay down there. So just beautiful, beautiful views. I think, and then just this was something you put a coin in. I don't remember what it was. I just thought it was cute, and just funny posters and signs. Okay, so Hakodate. I don't think I bought anything for giveaway there, but I did buy this card here at the Red Brick Warehouse. And see, when we buy something, okay, you buy something, they put it in a little bag and they carefully fold it over, and then they put a little sticker on it, and it's just very thoughtful. So that's for my sister, so I'm going to put that there. And then whenever I could, if there was like somewhere to stamp something, I started bringing my thing from the ship with me in my purse so that I could use any stamps from the different travelers' notebook stations. So I've got my little stamps on there. And this is getting to be a bit of a mess. I'll have to try to be a bit better. Okay, next is Otaru. Otaru, I don't know how to say it. And our first stop is we went to a sake brewery. and we sampled different sake. You know what? That's the best way to start an excursion, is go to a brewery tour. The card make a nice paper collage on canvas. Yeah. So we bought some plum. This isn't actually sake. It's actually plum wine, but it was delicious. So we're going to save that for a special occasion. And I don't have a lot for giveaway, but I have a lot to show. All I have for giveaway from Otaru is this extra pamphlet of this mansion that we went to and this packaging here. So we'll put that in the pamphlet section. So I tried to stay somewhat organized. Okay, and then this is stuff I bought. So my little stamp from, I think that's from the brewery. And then this is from the mansion, a little fan. I bought myself a little wave postcard. And of course they have to put it in a cute little bag. Some cat stickers, which might show up in Happy Mail at some point. Some more stickers. Stamps, I mean, some stamps. Some mints, caramel mints. And you saw these little chickadees everywhere. They were like a symbol of something or other. And then we bought these chopsticks for ourselves. I thought these were kind of cool. So that's for our family. And some postcards. So we went to this museum. That's where I bought these were at this museum, but we didn't actually have time to go into the museum. This is Utagawa Kuniyoshi Katz. I think he's a famous artist. I don't know, but the museum had, maybe CB knows these artists. I know this is very famous, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure of his name. Do I feel crowded all the time? Quite often, yeah. Quite often, but I didn't feel, it was quiet though. It was crowded, but it was peaceful, even when it was quiet, usually. So here's some art postcards I bought. Utagawa Kuniyoshi artwork. So I bought some postcards. I'll probably give that one to Janet. And I think I'll give that one to Dee Dee. It's got Oliver and Malibu. And I'll probably give that one to Dar, my mod extraordinaire. Oh no, I have this one. This one I'm going to give to Dar. Hope you like that one, Dar. It's going your way. And I kept some. I'm going to keep some for myself. So, okay. We're getting there. Next stop, let's look at the pictures. Oh, so this is more of the Otaru. So that's, I just thought they had really cool dolls displayed places. That's the sake brewery. So they'd have like their packaging. So that's a bottle of sake, which we didn't buy, but that's the name of the brewery company, Tanaka Sake Brewing. So apparently they usually make sake in the spring or summer, but this place they make it year round, or they make it in the winter. I can't remember. There was so much. That was the mansion. You weren't allowed to take pictures inside the mansion, but just before it, they had a big hall, and that's the ceiling. like just amazing. And then they had some big panels that you could take pictures of. Just the artwork's just beautiful. But in the actual mansion, we weren't allowed to take photos. And they had little anime things. And this was the station where I did these little stamps. I don't know what her name is. She might be the mascot of the area. I'm not sure. And fun little, and then you have like little cartoon, oh, here's a massage place, you know. But it was a beautiful city. Oh, and then you'd go to the toilet and there'd be signs like, don't squat on top of the toilet. Don't throw the toilet paper in the trash. Make sure you flush. And the bidet, you know, all the seats, almost everywhere, they had the heated seats with the bidet. And then I was seeing these things everywhere. I didn't know what they were. And I saw this one had a sign, Mokeke. So here is like close-up of these Mokeke dolls. So I had to look up what a Mokeke is. A Mokeke is an alien which comes from a planet called Mokeke Kono. Noke? The main feature of the Mokeke is its slim stature and long arms. They love to hug, especially long things. They also like to hide and observe secretly. All right, so next is Hirosaki Castle Town. But before we do that, let's do another giveaway. Let's do another giveaway here. So we have the stamps. We have some various washi. I had an extra stamp and then cookie cover, and then the same papers that we showed last time, notepad papers. And this time, let's throw in a few extra things. Let's throw in some postcards. It has the washi paper. We'll add a couple of these little fellas. How are we doing for time? Okay. And let's add some of these notepad papers. And how about some flake stickers? Yeah, okay, so I'll do the go now while I'm adding stuff to this. So I'll say go, numbers from 1 to 100. Don't take your number out. The two closest without going over will win. And you have to be willing to give me your address. So we're gonna add some more to these giveaways. Let's see. Let's add. I think these are stickers. And let's add another one that's maybe, this one's kind of cool. There's no way I can use all these stickers. I'm happy to share. And let's add half of this one. And half of this one. Okay, that's pretty good. Hi, Lana Lekadonna. Hi, Kathleen Hartley. And let's add few of these too. Sorry for all the noise. Okay. Thank you, Lana. It's good to be back. Okay, let's do stop, and we'll pull a number. Now I need my little iPad. Here it is. So I might be messing up like different things about places these are from. Like I tried to stay organized, but these names don't really stay in my brain. Hi, Lady J. All right, so the next number between 1 and 100 is 77. Who is closest to 77, the first two, without going over? So we have 77 is the number. Okay, so Shelley Allred had 72. And I have your address unless you've moved. Anybody else in the 70s? 70s. I don't see anybody else in the 70s, but I see Christina 331 is 67. Is that right? Can my mods confirm that? And Christina, I don't believe I have your address. If you are so star, confirm that. Excellent. So here is my email. If you want to email me your address, and make sure you tell me what your screen name is. Okay, and Shelley Allred, you were closest. Do you have a preference as to which pile? Do you want pile 1 with this one, or pile 2 with the rabbits? I'm guessing you're going to say this one, but we'll see. I'm guessing you're going to want the cats. Yes, I have your ID. Do you want the cats, Shelley? I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to, if you didn't want the cats, then I will fix it later. You let me know. Okay, so next we are in Amori. I don't have a lot of giveaways for this spot, but it was one of my favorite places. Yes, Shelley said number 1. So, so here's my stamps that I got from Amori. And my husband got a cool t-shirt. There's another stamp I got. They went to a temple. And I got this little bag, and this bag is based on these floats. They have these during the week of Hirosaki Nepputa Matsuri, a celebration held each year from August 1st to August 7th. The townsfolk of Hirosaki parade about 60 large lanterns down their streets. So it's like they have these huge lanterns that they carry down the streets. And I have photos to show you. They are super cool. So from Aomori, went to Hirosaki, the castle town. So this is Aomori, and there's a mountain. It's not Mount Fuji. It's about half the size of Mount Fuji. So I wish I could have seen Mount Fuji. So this is that other mountain it's just so cool how the mountains just come up out of nowhere. But then there's also mountains surrounding. And then there's a big boy in the middle, just driving around. Oh, look, there's a big boy. I was like, what? It's so funny. On these little lanterns. So they have lots of lanterns. This is the castle. They get snow there. This is a little truck with a little snow thingy. What do you call that? I don't know. We have them. This is where we had that temple where the rabbits are the guardians. And we had some nice fall colors. And they had the 5-storied pagoda that I put a picture in my Instagram. So this is the lantern. So this is the people down here. And these lanterns are huge. And the artwork is all handmade. It's amazing. And they're glowing from within. This is a shamisen, which is a musical instrument. And they play with these things that are kind of like snow picks. So like snow scrapers. So I wasn't able to, snowblower, that's right, Beth. I wasn't able to post him playing because they said, please don't post to social media. But these are just examples of the different lanterns. Oh, gosh. Here we go. So the artwork on them was just amazing. They have little ones, they have big ones. My husband liked this octopus one here. I think this is a sample, like a smaller size. And this one was gorgeous. Look at, it's huge. Like that's a chair. And that's the lantern. Just so beautiful. I just loved it. I took so many pictures. These are just a few samples. So that's what they do. They pull it. It's not helium. They pull it, but it's filled, it's just empty. And it's made with like, they use washi paper, I think, and they paint it and then they put lacquer on it. And then just other artwork. And then it's clear enough that we could see the top of this mountain. I can't remember the name of that mountain. It's not Mount Fuji, but it's like half as big as Mount Fuji. So I just put in this little notes thing, like just stuff I thought you guys would find interesting. Here's a curling. Just different posters, textiles, artisans at work. Apples were very popular in this area. So it's like a little rabbit miniature lantern, which I didn't buy. I thought he looked like Johnny Cash. He's the Johnny Cash of the Simonsen. So there's one. And then just the artwork, like just so inspiring. And then an anime character. I think she's like the cherry mascot. I don't know. There's just so many details. I couldn't keep track of everything. So that's an actual picture of the float with all the people. Oh, they've got like those instruments. So I'm not an expert on Japan. And that's just a little, and they love ice cream. They have lots of ice cream everywhere. The next place was the Rusendo Cave in Kita. So this is from the t-shirt my husband bought. So I'll put that in the giveaway pile. And then these little extra tickets I'm going to put in the pamphlet pile for giveaway. And the next one is oh yeah, okay, so we went to these caves. So this is keep pile, this is share pile. So more washi, this is on that washi sampler. So sort of noodles and stuff. Just fun washi that I thought you can't really get on Amazon, And I'm sure these will pop up in Happy Mail in the future as well. I'm going to put that, went to these caves. That's going to go in the pamphlet section. And then that was the cookie, the actual paper for the cookies. So we'll put that there. And then, so that's in the share section. This is the keep section. So a little mini Rubik's Cube for my son. It has like a noodle bowl mascot. I kept one of these for myself. They were good cookies. Some little coasters. Actually, I'll show you the pictures first. Give it some context. So they were very happy to have us there. They had a big like not farmers market, but like food trucks and kiosks when we got back. It was quite the event, and they did like dancing and stuff for us. This area, there was tsunamis that year that they had the big tsunami. This area was affected. It's just a beautiful area, and this I thought looked like a dinosaur coming out of the ocean. So they've changed some of we did a little tour on the coast. We ate at that hotel. Just beautiful. There's a temple here on this little island. We walked down a whole bunch of stairs to get to another viewpoint. This was our traditional Japanese meal. So it's like a hot pot, a custard, marinated octopus. This had sashimi. This was what's that called? Smoked fish or cured fish. Some salad, crab salad. I should have taken a picture with this wrapper off, but here's me eating sashimi. And I'm not vegetarian anymore, but I was vegetarian. So here's me eating sashimi. But however, do you see how much wasabi I put on there? I put way too much wasabi. That's me. I like the taste of the sashimi, the tuna, but the wasabi was a little bit too much. So that was funny. And then they went to these caves, the Rosendo Cave, and it was very beautiful, very extensive, underground lakes, lots of stairs. I felt bad for the old people on our tour that didn't know there's going to be all these steep stairs. It was crazy. It was crazy. You had to go through it pretty quickly, but it was beautiful. So that's underground lake. I think that's a reflection of the stairs. I'm not even sure. Oh, and this is me being silly. This is me doing some running, actually. Just being a goof. It's so quiet. The Japanese people are very quiet. Like I said, it's crowded, but it's quiet and clean. Just gorgeous, just gorgeous. And then, so the tsunami, they put a bunch of seismic sensors that automatically close doors if they sense an earthquake. Yes, moonwalking, that's right, View. You got me. On the ship, we had fun entertainment too. So I just wanted to show just that. We had lots of good meals and entertainment on the ship. Why is that not? Uh-oh. Okay, and we're getting there. We're getting near the end, people. I lost my spot though in my pictures. So it was a trip of a lifetime, for sure. I'd love to go back though, I have to say. So I'm trying to find out where it was. Okay. Oh, tired from all this chatting. Okay, caves. So these were, okay. So I think I already put the extras. Did I put the extras? Yeah. So just some postcards I got of the area. I guess they're known for cattle as well. Cave ticket. Oops, goes this way. The caves. There's my stamp that I that I put. I was so excited whenever I saw a stamp. I'm like, I got a stamp. There's my stamps from this area, from the boat ride, the caves, and the hotel. The hotel had a stamp too, where we had that fancy Japanese meal. Okay. All right. And then I think went to Miyako, but I don't have anything from Miyako to show, I don't think. Sorry, this is the caves. Oh, there was fun towels. They had towel art one day. They had a little towel zoo. And then, I don't know, maybe that was Miyako. The caves were Miyako, actually. And then we did on the way to the airport, we did a tour of Japan, some gardens. And you'll see like a little house or a little store and then a high rise. Like it's just amazing. And then beautiful, this was at a temple, a very large temple. There's lots of tourists, local tourists, like from Japan, wearing their beautiful kimonos. So that's a big shrine or temple. So the shrines are Shinto shrines, and then the temples are Buddhist temples. So my understanding is they tend to have weddings at shrines and funerals at temples. Sapporo beer, oh, it was good. We had some at the airport. It was so good view. And there's the Sky Tree Tower. And then there's this beer garden. We called it, I won't tell you what we call it, but it's a brewery. And then at the airport, there's automated assistant chairs that are, it says returning for service. And then there's like these green phones to dial long distance. Like it's just, and then on the plane, they had like, their video was like Pokemon. It was Pokemon themed safety video. Too funny. So then I got some more cool washi tape. I think this was at the airport. I got this. So this is included in some of those washi tape giveaways. Really cute. And then the notepads that I also put into the little giveaways. This is another one of the notepads. Just 4 different images I showed already. And then we bought these really cool t-shirts for the boys at Uniqlo. And they didn't have this artwork, but I just kept the tags because they're fun. And then this is a wooden postcard that I'm going to put in my kitchen. And then some socks for Christmas gifts. And apparently they have like over 300 flavors of Kit Kats. We bought my son matcha flavored, and then I bought a second set for Christmas stocking stuffers. And that's most of it. I'll show you a few things from the cruise, and then we'll do our last couple giveaways. And we're doing good for time. So I did a lot of on sea days, I would go to the watercolor class. So I did some koi. I added the mountain and this to this project, like a little galaxy watercolor. This one, I made it a bit smaller than she had it, and I made my blossoms bigger. My brother liked doing the origami, so I'd go with him to origami sometimes, or sometimes he would make me. So he made me this origami. This is a seahorse. I made that one. And this was a frog that actually bounced, but then he got squished. And my brother made this ninja star for me. That's just a little watercolor sample. And then there was coloring. I didn't really get a chance to finish the coloring, but I thought, oh, I'll bring it home and I can finish it at home. And then doodling. They had like fabric markers. So I used some of the artwork I found on the streets of Japan. And then I made these I just did the doodles on this bag. And then there's so much, I was so busy doing like activities on the ship in the evening. So I didn't bring any art supplies. I didn't open any art supplies. I just enjoyed eating the food, spending time with my brother and my sister-in-law and my husband, going to the entertainment shows. It was really fun. It was really fun. I learned that I really like espresso martinis. So, okay, let's do the giveaway. Sorry, I wasn't able to. Yeah, my brother and my sister-in-law came, and my husband and I. And for those that missed the beginning of the stream, my sister stayed at home, and my mother actually passed away while we were gone. So I kind of announced that at the beginning of the stream, just to let you guys know. I know a lot of you know that my mother's not been well since January, really. So, yeah, so I just let everybody know that. So she's not in pain, not suffering anymore. So, okay. Let's move on to some more giveaway. So we've got, again, those washi tape samples. And this one's got the cookie cover and the bat from the caves. So let's add some stuff to this one. Thanks, Jen. So we'll add, let's add one of these. One of these. So it was, good to come home. Thanks, guys. Yeah. All right, let's put some more of these papers. Let's do a little light again. Sorry, I should have the light before. So the bunnies. And this paper feels really nice. This is from the stationery store. And it's already got papers from this pack and the Tokyo pack. Those are already in here. Let's add some Froggy stickers. No, these aren't the Froggy. These are the Doraemon. Oh, my stomach's growling. Let's add this, that tag to that one. Let's add postcard and a jellyfish sticker to that one. And let's add some of these fun little kitty cat stickers. And a big one. Yeah, the tags are amazing. The packaging's amazing. Everything's amazing there. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. I'll show you while the numbers are going through. Let's do, I'm just going to open these to see if it's just one sticker or more. I think there's just one. So we'll put this one here, and then I'll add some of these to the first two giveaways that I did that didn't have any extras. We'll put a postcard. And some of these stickers to, I'll cut this in half, and then we'll add these extra little stickers to the first two giveaways, to Joe Lou and having trouble remembering. Okay, so we'll add those. I'm going to just put those on the table in the back. So that's going to go in the previous giveaways that Joe Lou and Utah won. Yeah, so we'll add those to those. And we'll add a couple of these also to the first giveaways too, because they didn't get them. Okay, before I forget, just do it right away. Okay, so again, we're going to do numbers between 1 and 100. Don't, the first two closest will, without going over, will win, and don't erase any numbers. Oh, I forgot the other stickers. Maybe we'll put that with the pamphlets. Yeah. And then we'll do a couple giveaways with some of these extra pamphlets and stuff and some stickers. Oh yeah, so while you guys are putting your numbers in, at one point I noticed, gee, the manhole covers are really interesting. So different places had different manhole covers. So that's Yokohama. That was where the caves were. I don't remember where that one was. I think that was in Tokyo, but I'm not sure. This was, I think, in Otaru. I can't remember where that was. That was in Hakodate, little jellyfish. No, squid. Those are squid. That was also Hakodate. So they might have more than one style. And then this was at the Japanese gardens in Tokyo, but because of the rain, it's hard to see the image. So this is like a bird and some flowers. And this is some trees and a tea house. So I thought I'd print that out to show you guys. I'm going to take a drink of water. Oh. Well, that's kind of you, Christina. Yeah, I thought these would be really fun for fodder. So we'll do at least some of that today. We're doing okay for time, actually. I'll try next week, I'll try to show a picture of the t-shirts we bought my husband and the kids. And any other extras that I forgot about. So I think the numbers are slowing down. So I'm also calling this giveaway, my Japanese giveaway, but also we're calling it my 10,000 subscriber giveaway. Yes, they would, Beth. They would be fun to do rubbing. I didn't have anything to rub with, but if I go back and I do like a tour by land, I'm definitely going to bring more stuff and more space. Okay, so it looks like everybody's got their number in, so we'll do stop. So the first two closest to here we go. So I pretty much got through all the pictures I set aside to show you guys. I took so many pictures. I mean, that was just a few of the pictures, really. But I didn't want to bore you guys too much. All right, the next number is 19. The two closest to without going over 19. Let me get my sticky. Did I say, I meant 12K. I'm not sure what I said, but 12K. Very, very, I feel very fortunate. I don't know where the top went to this one. Okay, so the number is 19. So closest to, I see 16. I think Kathleen is probably the closest with 16. And Kathleen, do I have your address? I can't remember. Do you want to send it to me on Facebook, Kathleen? And you get to choose. So I think Kathleen's closest, and then I see 11. Oh, Raul, you almost won. Jackie Hunter. And Jackie, I feel like I have your address as well. Oh, Keeks had 16. Oh, sorry, Jackie. I didn't see Keeks. Okay, I'm not seeing it. Keeks. Oh, yeah, Keeks had 16 first. Sorry, Jackie. So Keeks, you get to pick first. Sorry, Jackie, you're very sweet. Okay, so Keeks, which one do you want? Do you want the one with the Nabuta tag and these ladies here? Or do you want the one with the postcard and the jellyfish and these ladies here? 1 or 2? Let Keeks pick first. Another drink of water. I hope I didn't forget anything or say the wrong thing. Sometimes when I'm talking, my brain is thinking one thing, but my mouth says another. So I'm going to pick, I think Keeks is going to want this one, and I'm going to guess that Keeks wants that one. So Kathleen, you'll get this one. And put those there. And Keeks, I know I have your address. And I think I have your new address too, so I think we're good. Lady Trunor says, Japanese airport official, what's the purpose of your visit, Yolande? Collecting washi tape and manhole cover rubbings. Yes, exactly. All right, so let's do another giveaway. We'll do 2 more. We'll do some origami paper. And we'll do the sticker here. We'll cut it in half. So these are the last 2 giveaways for today. I'm going to throw in some fodder. I probably won't throw in all the fodder. We'll do a little bit another day too. So we got these stickers. And we'll keep that for another day. Let's do one of these. I'm going to do some of this. Okay. And I'll throw in some flake stickers after. And we'll do, these are extras. Postcards, tickets. Let's see, another ticket. Okay, we'll do that paper. And that's a bit thick, I don't know. Let's do that paper. I'm trying to like match them, make them equal. Do a castle. I don't want them too thick. I'm probably gonna have to fold these. This is kind of a neat little pamphlet. And I thought this was kind of cool. I don't know who that guy is, but I think it's kind of cool. Thank you, Kathleen. Let's see, those are a bit thick. This is cool. And this is kind of cool too. It's like, so I'll probably fold those a little bit more, but I thought that would be cool fodder. And then we'll add some more of these stickers. I'll try to fit this, I'll probably bend it enough to fit it in these kind of envelopes, like these size. So they're going to be folded a couple times. All right, so I'm going to press go for these last two giveaways, and then I'll just keep adding some stickers while we're waiting. You guys put in your numbers. I'll do she looks kind of like an artist. Let's see. Oh, she's cool. 3 girls. I'll do some of these flake stickers. These cute little guys. Well, I can't quite find matching ones. I'll try to just, I don't know. This guy matches him. I'll do that guy there. We'll do these little froggy ones. These are kind of cute too. I'll take from the middle. I'll have to do one of those sticker page Nicole Relax Cut Glue style. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty good. So yeah, just enter this one if you don't mind getting a bunch of like random pamphlets and stuff. All right. So not too many people entered, so there's lots of chance to win. All right, let's see. Let's put in our new number, 36. First two closest to 36. Jen has 31, so I think she's going to be close. And I think I have your address. Who else is closest? I feel like Beth Webb has 14. Is she the next closest? Is that right? Beth Webb, I don't think I have your address. So if you want to email it to me, this is my email. Oh, you have a new address. Okay, send me your new address. I'm going to write down, wait for new address, so I don't send it. Okay. So that's going to be, and then we'll do more, like I'll do some more giveaways with these. These are a bit thicker. I'm not sure, maybe I'll dismantle those ones instead, like kind of tear them apart. So I think that's pretty good for time. And I showed most of the pictures, I think. And let's put in some of this washi paper stuff. And any questions? Or next week we'll be back to doing some art. And I think I'll stick to my giveaway at the first stream of every month, because I'm not great with mail. It takes a lot out of me to actually address and yada yada, all that stuff. So the next giveaway won't be for like a month, but next week we'll do some art and see what happens. Thanks for coming. Thanks, Raul. Thanks, Dar, for being so helpful with the giveaways. And Janet, my other mod that's here today. Thanks, and Jen, and Shelly, and Utah, and Jackie, and Beth, and CB, and anybody I missed. It's good to be back. It was a great place to go. I feel very fortunate that I'm able to travel and that I'm able to spend time with you guys and share it with you guys. I'm happy to share a lot of the stuff I bought. I'm like, okay, I need to buy some stuff for my subbies. I don't know, for my friends. I think of you guys as online friends. View says she feels like she just traveled. Oh, that's nice. Oh, thanks, Orla. Good to see you. We don't have snow yet, Orla. It's pretty good, right? Thanks for coming, me, M-I, not me, Emmy. And yeah, so I think that's it. Thank you, Beth. And I've got some Happy Mail, additional Happy Mail that wasn't giveaways that will be going out to different people as well. So thanks, guys. Good to be back. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye. I have to take this off. Oof. There we go.